morning. Long time no talk. The weekend just kind of slipped away. So I started to record stuff on Saturday, so got up. Didn't get the cats in the morning because, again, Saturdays are different. But then I did a snippet on the way to robotics, and I think that might have been it. I'm not even going to put it in there at this point because it was just like, hey, I'm doing a million things today. Yeah, Saturday we got up, we got ready for robotics. I can't think right now. Went to robotics, and then that was all day. That was like, we got there at like 9:30, and then technically it ends at 12:30. But then David had a scout thing for robotics, like robotics merit badge for scouts. That's what it was. So one of the heads of the other teams is also part of scouts and led the scout troop in a robotics merit badge, which there's a lot of overlap of scout kids and robotics. So then we stayed for that. The whole time Emily was at marching band practice because we had competition on Saturday. So this was Saturday. So then we left, got out of there at 3 and hurried home, did a quick workout, pretty much just like flipped into marching band mode. So we were in robotics mode into marching band mode. And then did that. And then we had to drive about an hour and a half. We stopped for dinner. Oh, we had a really good dinner. I had a nice clip of dinner. If I remember, I'll put that in. We went to Hamlin Pub and we got a bunch of appetizers, and it was really good. So I put that in. I'll put that in if I think about it. Or while I'm talking or something. So we did that, and then we went to the competition. We saw them perform. They came into, so this was the preliminary. It's very confusing. So apparently in finals, well, of course we're new, so we're learning all this. In band finals, the MCBA is Michigan something band association, competitive band association maybe. They have 11 slots. Calvin's under the piano again. They have 11 slots for finals. No more, no less, essentially. So this year, and I think previous years, they've only had 11 bands in our flight. And they have different flights based on how big your school is. It's not even how big your band is, which, we were talking to some other parents, and they're like, well, that would mean you'd be changing flights all the time, so it'd kind of be inconsistent. So it's based on your school enrollment. Which, looking at the band lists, most of them are pretty spot on, but there's like one band in Flight 1 that's only got like 60 students, which like ours has like 140, and some of the other ones have like close to 200. So yeah, it's a range, but they're bigger schools, so they assume you're gonna have more kids on the band, which is not always true. But so we're in Flight 1, so we're in a larger school. So they are allowed 11 slots into finals, regardless. So there are currently only 11 bands in Flight 1. So everyone gets into finals. It's very strange. It's not strange, but it is strange. But like next year, there could be another school that gets involved in competitive band, and you have to apply, all that stuff. So once you get into the competitive band association, then if we have 12 or 13 schools next year, then 2 would have to be eliminated. So that's how that works. So yeah, because we're all like, how do we know if we're doing finals? Like, yeah, okay, we're just doing finals. However, we went into the preliminaries in 5th place. We left the preliminaries in 4th place. So we bumped up a spot, which was good. I am afraid he's going to jump on the table and my phone's going to fall. So beware. Yep, there. Oh. It's very precariously positioned on paper towel roll. So anyways, they're in 4th place overall. That's very, very competitive. We're up against some very, very big schools that, it's going to fall again, that are very good. So yeah, we have finals on Saturday. We also have robotics competition on Saturday. So our team is competing in our first qualifier on Saturday. So this has been a ongoing, difficult conversation to have. Because we cannot be at both at one time. Now, yeah, so we figured it out. Yesterday, we made a plan. We've made a plan for the rest of the season because there's a lot of overlap with robotics and marching band events. of course. It's like, they'll be set, which, I mean, no, I guess I'd rather it staggered. I mean, as much as I'd like having a free weekend, because we will have like one, it'll be fun to have that. I'd almost rather just have everything staggered so we can go to everything. Anyway, Saturday is robotics competition and state finals. Very important things both. So we are dividing and conquering. So I will be going to the band finals, and Jim will be taking David to the robotics competition. Football team also made it into playoffs. So there's another game on Friday. So Jim's going to take Emily to the game, or handle that. Even though I guess we haven't talked about like dinner and stuff, because I usually take her dinner. And I'm going to go to Robot Chicken if I need to. I don't even know if I need to. So I may not even need to go to Robot Chicken. So I might just go to the football game. I don't know. You won't know either, because Vlogtober will be over. I've had fun, but I'm ready to be done, because it's like go, go, go. And this is going to be another chatty one, because I'm making up for lost time all weekend. So that's going to be Saturday, Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to be like, and then the second robotics competition, Emily's got something else for band. I think the lighted parade or something. I think there's a parade that she's going to march in. So Jim's going to take her to that and do that. And then I'll take David to the second robotics competition. And then if we make it to the state competition for robotics, it happens to be like 3 hours away, which is not great. But we already booked a room. I will go up the first half, and Jim and Emily will meet me later, because it starts on a Friday. The whole competition is a Friday and a Saturday. So the kids on the team have to miss school on Fridays. On the Friday, I'm not pulling Emily out of school. And we have to leave like Thursday evening. So like, yeah, we're not going to disrupt Emily's schedule that much for this. So if it was close by, obviously it'd be a different story. But David's got to be out of school, and yeah, and being it's far away, we'll drive up Thursday. Jim and Emily will potentially drive up Friday evening, so that, I don't know, it depends on if Emily has anything on Saturday. It's not until mid-December, so we don't know. I don't know if there's something that conflicts with that. So far, no, but who knows? So yeah, that's that. But marching band's almost over. Like the class is almost over. The class will be over next week. And yeah, I mean, they'll do the state final. They'll do their finals, and then they'll do playoff games. So if there's any more potential playoff games, I don't know. I don't know how high school football works, and I don't really care. So anyway, so that was Saturday. And then Sunday, we slept in a little. Hold on. Hold your horses. So we didn't get up to Grand Ledge until 8 o'clock. They performed at 8:30. We stayed for awards. So they did awards at like 9:15, I don't know. So we didn't leave until a little after 10 something. We got back to the school around quarter to midnight. And then Emily didn't get back until like 12:15. And then we passed out Halloween candy to all the marching band kids. It was freezing. I was very moody because I was cold. I need to figure out how to be warm. I need like a heated vest. I need snow pants all the time. I need to figure out how to be warm, because I was miserable. So I'm always cold. I'm just like cold. I'm just naturally cold. So then you put me outside, and I'm just like naturally grumpy and cold. So yeah. And all this is outside because it's on a football field. So anyways, so yeah, we didn't get back home until like 1:30, and by the time we got to bed, it was 2, and I'm like, ugh. So then Sunday, we slept in a little bit, and then we had to clean up the house, and we had my mom over for pumpkin carving, so we carved pumpkins. I will put we'll put in a little tour of the outside and our pumpkins. So I never showed you about outside decorations. So it's dark, but you can see them, and it looks kind of spooky. My little lights in the front, the little like pumpkin lights, I changed all the batteries in them, and I feel like they're already like dying already. So like, they're from the dollar store. I need to invest in some better looking pumpkin lights that aren't going to die. But inside, I have my little LED my little rechargeable candles, which I really like. So those are cool. And yeah, so that's that. I'll put that at probably while I'm talking. Just it's easier just to get that done while I'm talking because I'm talking a lot. So yeah, that was yesterday. And then the pumpkins, you can tell, or if you can see, we have a treble clef, which I did. There's an hourglass, which is the theme of the band competition. Is Fade to White is the name of it. And it is about time slipping away, getting older, those kind of things. Very, very deep, but it's on their shirt. They have like a cracked hourglass. So Emily was trying, she's like, maybe can I do a trumpet? She was trying to find something musical themed. And then I mentioned the hourglass and we found a pattern that was, unfortunately, there's a chunk of her thing. You can't tell in those pictures, but it's like, it broke. Like one of the things, pumpkins, anytime you do something thin. So one's broken. So I tried to glue a piece of pumpkin to itself yesterday. It didn't hold. So now it's like kind of sideways. So I got to figure out we're just trying to figure out if we can tape it with like duct tape, like orange duct tape. So I'm on the hunt for maybe some orange duct tape today. So I feel bad. I mean, we got some nice pictures, so that's good. But I feel bad that I don't know what these are going to look like by Thursday. Pumpkins just don't last. Obviously, once you cut into them, they already start to shrivel. I did some vinegar rinse on them just to try to keep it down, but like they're in the garage because we'll have animals eat them if I put them out. I don't know. So anyways, so yeah, now it's Monday and it's another busy day. I gotta finish up David's Halloween costume because we're not done with that. We got to do robotic stuff because we got a competition this weekend. We have a meeting tonight. We have a parent meeting tonight. I just want to go back to bed, and I might lay back down just for a little bit, just to be ready for the day. Coffee is, I don't know why I do these K cups. They all just taste the same. They taste like some kind of weird artificially flavored something. This one was like oatmeal cookie. It doesn't taste like oatmeal cookie. It tastes like artificially flavored something. Artificially flavored coffee water is what it tastes like. So, but whatever. I'm not too judgy on my coffee. Oh, and donut cake. We probably got a picture yesterday, but Jim probably took it on his camera. So what you just see the half-eaten donut cake. That's amazing. So that was my birthday cake from Jim and the family because we never celebrated my birthday officially. So we did that yesterday with my mom. I mean, we went out to dinner with my dad on my birthday, but like we never had he never got a cake or anything. We did pumpkin pie. Okay, he did stuff, but this was like my special cake. So it's literally a giant donut. We've had them before. If you follow me, you've seen me talk about it before. But it's like a Boston cream donut. So it's filled with custard. Oh, so good. So good. So that's all I got. This will be it for the day. I'm not talking anymore. I will maybe put some snippets of what I'm working on, but I've already gone for 13 minutes. So this is the day. Your weekend catch up. And we're almost done. The countdown, we are almost there. 28. 29, I got 3 more days. See what we can come up with in the next 3 days. I gotta show off my candles. So these are the LED candles I bought. So you can turn them off and on. And we can make them flicker. And let's see, we can make them a little more flickery. It's hard to tell which ones are which, but there they go. Pretty cool. And you can set them on a timer. But for now, I'm going to turn them off. Yeah, so I like them. So we are working on the mask for the blue screen of death. So here it is. The strap is currently just taped right now, so I need to glue it, but I need to try it on David first. Obviously the nose is a little silly, but I need to get the little sad face. It's the sideways, like the colon and parenthesis, on here. And I need it to not, so basically I need it to fall between, it's going to be under the bottom half and on this side basically. So I gotta cut that with Cricut. Oh, it's stuck. I wanted to put some kind of screen in front of the eyes, so I bought just some of this blue tulle. But honestly, it still clouds your vision, like more than I prefer. So I'll ask David if he wants it or not. I don't know if it really makes a difference in front of the eyes anyways. So like I can't see because I can't tell if it really it clouds my vision enough that I can't really tell in the camera if it's doing anything. It's probably not doing enough. It's probably not doing enough to make it worthwhile. Like, I'd rather him be able to see. So, unfortunately, I can't take that back now because I cut it and opened it, but whatever. So basically, I'm doing the same thing as I did with his Boy with Uke mask from a couple years ago. I couldn't find this like plastic stuff because but you also really can't see through that either. And you know, I didn't want black because that wouldn't make sense. And this was the light up mask, so it was you're not supposed to see the artist Boy with Uke actually wears like a LED mask. So which I don't know how you see through that. I don't know how that works, but so we made it look like a light up mask. So that was a fun one. But this will be fine. This will do. David's not picky either with how things happen for the most part. So I'm gonna work on the smiley sad face thing, and then call it a day for his costume. It's 1 o'clock. I still need to take a walk. I've been working on like cutting out. I'm still working on the robotics pit board, cutting out pictures and little matte frame things like cardboard or paper frames and stuff, and I had to glue all the pictures onto that, and the board is at our meeting area still, so I will work on that tonight. Yeah, it's kind of being haphazardly thrown together. I'm not really super thrilled with how it's going, but it's fine. It's just for display. It'll look nice when it's done. So the Cricut just gave me a hard time on Saturday when I was cutting out vinyl. It was this like really thick glitter vinyl, which it looks really nice on the board. I started to apply it on the board, but I'm just having a slew of trouble with it. It's like not sticking to it didn't want to cut because it's thick. So I had to like go through a bunch of settings and try again until I finally found like if I cut it on waterproof sticker paper, it would cut enough. So I did that, and then it was very fragile. So some of them ripped, just I think one number like cut all the way through. So that's going to be hard to put on. And then one letter kind of tore, but it should be fine. But then the transfer tape, you put a transfer tape on top to then peel it back and stick it to where you need to go. It won't stick to the transfer tape because it's a glittery. I probably need like the masking tape style transfer tape, but I have like the clear grid and it's not sticking. So I put on a couple pieces on Saturday and it took way too long and it was really hard. So I have a bunch more to do with that tonight. So I'm going to just pretty much tell everyone to leave me alone while I do that because yeah, it's a lot. It's gonna, luckily the pieces that are left are smaller, except for the one with the number that cut all the way out. So that might give me some grief, but so yeah, that's what I'm doing this afternoon. Fun times. Frowny face. I think that looks pretty good actually. So big giant sad face.